14年男篮世锦赛，美国再一次展现出令人绝望的恐怖统治力，不仅9战全胜强势夺冠，而且场均净胜对手高达33分。这一支美国队在哈登的控场下，进攻打得行云流水，还有欧文精彩绝伦的单打表演，以及水花兄弟库里和汤普森组成的后场双枪，更有浓眉戴维斯、半兽人法里埃德等球星。今天我们就来欣赏一下14年世锦赛决赛，美国大战塞尔维亚。看得过瘾的朋友，请给我点个赞，支持一下。
Just unbelievable tough. Takes your breath away, and nice cameo from DeMarcus Cousins as well. 4.6 rebounds off the bench. Ooh. So what can Serbia come up with? They have the possession arrow, and going quickly, Bogdanovic caught the front of the rim, and Kenneth Faried grabbed the rebound. Over to Irving. Now they need to get some defense on him. DeMarcus Cousins was wrestling down low. Foul's going to be called on Stefan Bacevic.
That was a good shot from Bogdanovic at the other end, shooting the ball at 42%. Hasn't scored tonight, the 22-year-old, so he'll be looking to try and open his account, and Serbia certainly need that.
Oh, active hands there from Bogdanovic, just deflecting the pass. USA will try their luck again through Rose. Now Thompson. No surprise to see Teodosic getting a hard close out on him. Gets it back from Cousins, goes to work and splashes another three. They've hit 6 threes without a miss.
Yeah, just
Vanjovic brings Serbia back up the floor. Now Teodosic in a mismatch with a pass for Krstić. Was a good one, he just couldn't reel it in. But they keep it alive. They've got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Krstić. They move it through sets of hands to Milos Teodosic, and a foul going to be called on the USA.
Well, really the story of the game so far, America 6 out of 6 from the three-point line, and Serbia 0 out of 4. Both great three-point shooting teams, and Serbia actually averaged 40% from the three-point line, with America only at 38. And I say only, it's still good shooting.
Top 4 at the tournament. Oh, good D from the US, but it goes wasted. Teodosic get a good look at it, and he knocks down their first three.
On song, might be exactly what they need to be able to get a little bit of confidence back and stop that run.
Irving putting on a show, goes to work. Oh, and it's helped in by Kenneth Faried. Bogdanovic. They move it again. Teodosic to come up with it. In traffic, needs help. Skip pass. Bacevic fires unsuccessfully. A foul is going to be called on the USA though. And it's on Kyrie Irving.
And you have to look at the contrasting offenses. America really don't move a lot, rely on one-on-one skill sets to be able to get that done. Whereas Serbia have a great system and a lot of down picks and dribble handoffs and an ability to be able to find the open men off rotations.
In traffic, Bogdanovic relieved of it. He goes back to try and retrieve the situation and is going to be called for the foul.
Great defense from Derrick Rose. He was a little bit outsized there in the post, but really just played great D and just took it off him. Well, that's Kyrie Irving's only miss, and that was probably going to go down as well. Just went down a little bit harder with Faried smashing it.
Here's Cousins just monstering his way to the hoop. Miroslav Raduljic thought he'd travelled. Referees didn't see it that way. Bogdanovic at the other end gets the answering too.
Yeah, don't sleep on the Serbs in transition. They will get it up, and just a great passing nation as well.
Almost 2 minutes played, term number 2. Irving, DeMarcus Cousins, wraparound pass for Kenneth Faried, misses from close range, and again off the window, couldn't make it fit either. Teodosic feeling a shift in momentum, wanting to go on with it. Bogdanovic down low. Raduljic had to reel in the pass. Teodosic, and an offensive foul is called as Kyrie Irving was taken down.
Yeah, I think that was the right call. The big fella. He just made some space. Raduljic right there. Kyrie Irving certainly accentuated it, but the right call.
Derek Rose just walks confidently up the floor, fires. No connection for him, and he's one of 18.
Sure.
16-point buffer. Well, it's only 7-5 here in the second, so they've been able to stem the flow somewhat, Serbia. Raduljic in a mismatch against Rose. Tried to work the ball to Markovic. Well, good work from Bogdanovic to reel it back in. Now it's loose. The USA win the scramble. Touch pass. And look at the finish from Fareed. And what a play from Derek Rose.
Well, that's their 7th turnover now. No, it's not, their 6th turnover for Serbia. And normally they're so good at being able to look after the ball, as we mentioned a little bit earlier. Great touch pass for the Americans in transition.
Well, they're enjoying themselves at the moment, the USA, as DeMarcus Cousins sits down. 6 points, 6 boards in 10 minutes. And Anthony Davis, the starting centre, comes back. Fareed now up to 7, his individual tally. Irving with 15 and Harden with 9 lead the USA charge. They just continue to get this lead out.
Curry's looked a bit frustrated in the last few games. And you see there, just slapping at the ball. Hasn't found a way to be able to get that beautiful 3-point shot that he's got going.
Yet to take a shot in the game. Shot clock to single numbers. This is Bjelica, down low. Tough shot, never looked likely. And the USA off and running again. Look at Davis working hard. Rose lucky to get the pass back. Curry finally gets an open look. Can't complete it. Oh, what a job from Anthony Davis with the offensive rebound, but he couldn't put down the shot. But the USA will get another opportunity.
And Serbia have to come up with that ball. It's their only chance. If they give up offensive rebounds to the USA, they're going to be in trouble. So offensive rebounds and being able to look after the ball. Can't afford turnovers. 7 turnovers to 1 so far in this game.
Rebounding was always going to be an issue for Serbia. The USA averaged 45 a game to lead the tournament. Serbia at 32, bottom 5. Here's Fareed trying to outmuscle them. Went hard at it. It's going to be a foul on the USA, the 5th team foul as well. Already Serbia over the limit as well. So free throws to come.
Yeah, well, they need them. And good defense from the Serbian big men there. Definitely a foul. But Serbia just have lost a bit of momentum as far as their scoring. Still at 55% field goal. It doesn't help when you've got 7 turnovers.
The USA have taken 10 shots in this quarter and Serbia 3. Miroslav Raduljic.
Great stroke for a big fella, hasn't he?
And top 10 in the tournament in field goal shooting as well at 55%.
He's a legitimate 7-footer and got a little bit of beef behind him as well.
Middle stages, term number 2. USA with a handsome lead, 17. James Harden. Casually. Hands over. Ready to fire and going quickly. Rudy Gay unsuccessfully. Raduljic grabs the rebound. This is Markovic sharing it with Raduljic. Now Teodosic guarded by Curry. And now Davis is called for a foul. That's going to be his 3rd. He might have to sit down again.
And Teodosic does a great job coming off that dribble handoff, seeing that Davis was up a little bit too high. So he's the one who creates the contact. You see he really mixes their hands together and makes that happen. Big call.
Davis goes to the bench and DeMarcus Cousins comes back. It's almost, they'd prefer Davis to stay out there at the moment. Curry sits down as well. He's played 8 minutes and they really have blanketed Stephen Curry. Just none of 1 from the field.
Well, they're 3 scorers who have been putting points on the board with James Harden, Irving, and also Klay Thompson out there now. Just such a dynamic backcourt.
Teodosic makes the back end there as Bogdanovic sits down. That was the first missed free throw of the game. The USA had hit 5 without a miss, and now Serbia 6 of 7. But it's a 16-point lead. Kyrie Irving demanding court time at the moment, the way he's playing. Rudy Gay. They get it to Klay Thompson. Can't finish it. Look at Rudy Gay. Just out of nowhere, launched himself skyward and throws down the double-handed dunk.
Obviously, that's the big advantage for the Americans, just the athleticism they've got in each spot on the floor.
Active hands from Kyrie Irving. He's top 5 at the tournament in steals, almost came up with one there. 7 on the shot clock. Teodosic double-teamed. Markovic needs to get busy. Raduljic goes to work. It's an offensive foul.
Another turnover. They just have to do a better job of getting a shot up with every possession. Great defense there, taking that charge.
Almost 5 minutes played in the second. Cousins takes it from Irving. Teodosic did a good job to deny them a passing lane to Thompson, and that just ended with Rudy Gay knocking down the shot.
Second 3 for Rudy Gay. He's done it from the three-point line. Did it with a big tip jam before, showing his versatility, playing as a 4-man.
Pass finds Kalinic, and he shares it with Teodosic. Can't complete it. Cousins got a piece of it again. And now the foul's going to be called on Klay Thompson, it would appear. So more free throws to come for Serbia.
Good extra pass too, to be able to find Teodosic at the top. Miss the open shot. Now they'll find a way to the line.
Steph Curry comes back. Thompson will go to the bench. Rudy Gay, very confidently, just comes up with the finish. So Markovic to the free throw line, 3 of 8 at 38% in the tournament, and not improving at this stage.
Well, he ran to form on that one.
A 26-year-old plays with Van Vitt in Turkey. Makes the back end. Kyrie Irving almost lost the handle there. Now rushes forward. 20-point lead for the USA. And they've got Irving at the top of the key in a mismatch with Bjelica. He fires the triple, and it's all the bottom of the net for Kyrie Irving.
He has
4 of 4.
He's incredible tonight.
Margin out to 33. And the USA just coughed that up between them.
Easy one from Bjelica as well. Could have got a little bit of contact there. As you see, Kyrie Irving just in rhythm right now, playing with an unbelievable amount of confidence.
A little over 4 minutes out from half-time. Milos Teodosic exploring on the dribble, down on the baseline, needs help, provided by Kalinic. They get it outside. Markovic fires, can't complete it. DeMarcus Cousins grabs the rebound. Here they come again. James Harden had Kalinic on the retreat. Now he works to his favoured left-hand side in a mismatch with Raduljic. Steps back beyond the three-point line and splashes another. This is incredible. They're 9 of 13 at 69% from beyond the perimeter. They have a 26-point lead. Timeout called, 3:40 left until half-time. This has been an enormous shooting performance from the USA.
James Harden just finds so many different ways to be able to score.
Markovic with the ball carrying juice, hands off to Bjelica. He works to the three-point line, fires and knocks it down. 1 of 7 from deep prior to that one tumbling. See if they can get something happening at the offensive end. Rudy Gay was looking back for Irving. Loose ball, and will go to Serbia.
Well, they need to keep fighting here, Serbia, and it was always the question in the stadium before the game is, will they be content to be able to settle for a silver medal? I didn't think so, but we're going to be able to see how much fight they've got here in this last 3 minutes of the half, because America traditionally have been unbelievable in the third quarters.
Markovic hands over to Bjelica, guarded by Rudy Gay, the two number 8s at it. DeMarcus Cousins with the active hands again, and he's going to draw a foul. And we'll go back to the free throw line.
Good defense from DeMarcus Cousins as well. Serbia ran the same play as they did the time prior, where they hit a three-point shot. Much better read. Have a look how active the hands are from Cousins. He's been good.
We're going to see Mason Plumlee check into the game for some early minutes. DeMarcus Cousins 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Has half of the USA output from that area. Yet to miss. I talked him out of that one. It's too much the rebound. And now Markovic penetrating. Bjelica looks down low, baseline, running out of room, got it off quickly and successfully. Nikola Kalinic to come up with the goods. And they've forced the error again. Stumac waiting for help, back to Teodosic. Fans trying to will Serbia back into the equation. Vladimir Stumac, one way, got Cousins in the air, rejected the shot. And Harden in traffic, wants to go solo. Again marches down low off the window, adds another 2. 14 in the game for the captain.
And again, it started with DeMarcus Cousins with that block at the other end.
Top of the key, Kalinic can't complete it. Cousins another rebound. And now it's Steph Curry joining the three-point party. This has been extraordinary.
10 from 14 from the three-point line. 2 from 9 for Serbia.
The margin at a game high, 27 points, less than 2 minutes out from half-time. There's the rejection from DeMarcus Cousins. Boy, has he had a great game. 7 points, 8 rebounds. Timeout called with 1:49 left here. This has been extraordinary in this day and age from the United States in the final of an international event.
Well, especially considering it's against a team like Serbia. They're not playing Korea.
More free throws to come here. Foul count is growing. USA has 14, Serbia 12.
Well, we've spoken about it as well in the last couple of games, Case, is that America seem like they've continued to get better with the better opponents that they've had to play against. They've just continued to step it up. They've really gelled as a team, played well, played unselfish basketball as well, and really turned it up at the defensive end, and they've done that again tonight.
Bjelica, who's been so good from the free throw line, misses there. That just sums up the evening. And at the other end, it's James Harden, who now has 17 points, his highest score at the tournament, and it's all come before halftime. They lead by 30.
That's incredible.
Have we seen a better shooting display at this level? 11 of 15 threes at 73% and 60% from the field overall at 24 of 40.
Well, I mean, that shot itself isn't a surprise from James Harden. The fact that they've been able to do it consistently 11 out of 15 times is what's surprising. And now Serbia missed their 3rd straight free throw.
So just over a minute out from halftime. Can't come quickly enough for Serbia. Remembering they led by 8 points in the opening quarter. At the moment it's 29 the USA's way. Curry in traffic, draws a foul, so he will be off to the free throw line.
And the scary thing for Serbia is that Steph Curry hasn't really got involved so far. He'll make these 2 free throws. It'll take him to 5 points, but he's the sort of player that can get involved and hit 4 or 5 threes in a quarter himself.
Hasn't missed a free throw at the tournament, Steph Curry. That's 14 in a row.
Yeah, I don't think you'll put the Mozzer on him. Case, just great action, so consistent. We see him and Klay Thompson every game getting out here, and they just take hundreds of shots, getting themselves ready for the game.
31 is the margin. Kalinic for Bjelica, who elevates for the triple off the front of the rim. Curry gets the rebound. Looking to get busy, goes solo, down low, and he travelled, according to the referee. Just the 5th turnover for the USA. Serbia has 9 in that category.
And Serbia look a bit fatigued. You have a look at their perimeter shots. The majority of the ones that have missed have hit the front iron.
Shot clock is 11 seconds inside the game clock. Stimac back to Bogdanovic. He draws a foul and will go to the free throw line. That's 16 fouls now on the USA. Only averaged 19 a game. Well, this has not been an ordinary game. It's been extraordinary.
Well, it hasn't been a big one for him. Bogdanovic, only his 3rd point of the game. And he averages 12 points at 52%.
So the last play of the first half. 29 the margin. Harden pushes over Kalinic. It goes unwhistled. Didn't even bother try to exploit the advantage. Wanted him to come back for more so he could fire the 3. Short-armed it. Now they get the ball, get it off quickly. Kalinic on the buzzer. He drills it, gets the 3. At least they have something to build on, because this has been largely one-way traffic in the first half. An extraordinary shooting display from the United States.